Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Boruto episode 198. This is gonna be an exciting one, I think. Last episode we had Koji talking about how he has high hopes for Kawaki and Boruto, and how he has no intention of barging in and interrupting what's going on. He just wanted to stay and watch. But unfortunately, towards the end of the episode, we saw what Delta did. She kind of barged in and interrupted. So now we have Naruto telling them to run away and get out of there, and Naruto is going to be confronting Delta. So I'm curious how that's going to go. I'm excited because I know how strong Naruto is, but I'm scared because I know it's not his show anymore, which means I don't know how much plot armor he has. I can't imagine Naruto going down to someone like Delta, but I could see Naruto falling to a bigger villain down the road, you know? Even potentially like Jigen or, Kawaki or something, you know? But yeah, I'm excited, guys. I can't wait to get into this and see what happens. So let's get started, shall we? All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes. Give us a little bit of recap. Oh, I love the communication between Ino and Naruto. Please show that again. She infiltrates. Damn jet feet. Ino gets a sense. No, we skipped it. That's fine. Yep, she is. Come on, Naruto. Beat this woman. She probably is. Oh. Not you. Not today. Naruto's gonna beat some ass. I hope. Alright. Honestly, I've been so busy recording some other shows prior to this and everything that I just didn't even think about what happened last episode when until right when I started getting ready to record this. So even though I knew I was recording this tonight, I just didn't even think of it. So all of a sudden it dawned on me while I was getting all the episode prepared to watch and everything that this was the episode that Delta showed up and confronted them, and then I just got so excited. I hope we don't jump into like flashbacks for the whole episode and the fights next episode, because I want the fight. I want to see Naruto fight. I just hope they don't do something where they want, like, since Boruto is the main character of this show, they do something where, like, Naruto just gets beaten casually and Boruto has to be the one to beat Delta or something, you know? Hmm. Episode's called Monsters. Oh, yes. Come on. Please make it be a good fight. Nice. Cool moves already. I love how unconcerned Naruto is. Jeez. Oh, she can absorb jutsu through her eye. Shit. I think her whole body is ninja tools. Oh shit. That's similar to Kawaki. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. So she fight with her legs mostly then? So it seems like her legs are doing the transforming. Oh, okay, here we go. Right into this tail beast mode. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh. Hmm. Damn it, Naruto. He shouldn't have gotten beaten that. I mean, I don't know if he's beaten, but I feel like he shouldn't have got stabbed that easily. Shit. Oh. I am thoroughly disappointed with Naruto going down so easy. I still think there's room for Naruto to fight, maybe. Maybe, but. Yeah. Maybe it'll somehow be a clone, but with all the damage it's taken, usually the clones pop by this point. So I know it's Naruto's first time fighting like full body ninja tools other than seeing Kawaki do it a little bit. So he didn't know what to expect. You could argue that, but he also fought people all his life that he didn't know what their jutsu were, you know? Trickster. Okay. Okay. Please be a trick? What? Thank God. Okay. The Nine Tails healing ability? Okay. Thank God. Thank God. Alright, I'm happy again. I was... Thank God. Okay. Ugh. I was so worried the show was gonna take this route. I even said it during the opening. And then, okay, they tricked me with it. Thank God. She's a very angry lady. Oh, I love the quick, like, flash to black and white for, like, a frame. Okay, come on. You got this, Naruto. Oh. Nice. Oh, she can send the jutsu back. Nice. Hey. Naruto typically can't throw his Rasengans, yet she was able to fling his Rasengan. Should that have worked like that? They're just kind of in a stalemate. I hate to say it, but I almost feel like Delta has a little bit of like the advantage. Like, Naruto's thrown her like once, but oh shit. Did that actually impact? I thought she dodged that. Okay, so he threw her that time. It felt like he kept getting thrown around and she kept dodging all of his hits, but looks like he landed one that time. Jesus, what is that? That was a crazy, like, mini Rasen Shuriken. Hmm. That was a translation issue. I think. Although maybe it was like translating the slang because he's got no shot, is what he said. But I'm pretty sure they spelled got wrong. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know why it looks so wrong. Okay, sorry. Pay attention. I don't think he spelled it wrong, though. I think I'm just an idiot. Kind of like how Kawaki's calling Boruto an idiot. Hmm. Interesting, okay. Cool. That's interesting. Awesome. Thank you for the exposition to tell me what I can't realize from their punching. Does she realize it too? Could you just surrender? Nice. But she's not gonna. Don't fall for any lame tricks. I-beams! He dodged it. Okay, that wasn't at the kids, right? Okay, thank God. Counter regenerative. Oh shit. Well, that's terrifying. Dado. Alright. Look out for the I-beams. She might be able to shoot that out of other places too, maybe? Dodged. More chakra wasted. She gonna try it again? As long as you can keep dodging him, eventually she's gonna run out, right? Play the long game. I hope this isn't gonna be like an Eri situation from My Hero, where she fires the beam at the kids, and Naruto has to jump in the way of it to stop it. She's losing her cool, and Naruto is still so casual. Nice. Oh, be careful of the drone. God damn it. Yep. Yep. That's what I was worried about, and then he's gonna have to jump in front of... Oh, shit! He just punched her in the face! I know they're hitting each other constantly, but for some reason, That was so brutal to see him walk up and punch her and just... I love it. No! Not Himawari! Oh, shit! Careful not to hit her. It went invisible. Oh, the eye can still see it, though. And absorbed. No, Himawari! Ooh, Kawaki gonna save her, maybe? Oh, shit. Yup. Using the kid as bait. Oh, shit. He teleport. Did he do the teleport shit, maybe? I heard a woof right before it went off. I definitely think he got away. Because he can teleport, can't he? Oh, no. Kawaki took it. Damn. Okay, that's another thing that I thought would have happened. Well, you hurt the vessel. Good work, Delta. Treated him nice. It's amazing what happens when you treat people like human beings and... Damn, yeah. I'd say we're even now. Alright. Still in a fight. She is pissed. Alright. Damn. Good episode, though. It is getting late, so I am gonna, through the credits, start doing the discussion a little bit, but interesting that I guess the reason why this episode was called Monsters was relating to the monster that's inside inside Naruto, as well as Delta being a monster, in that, you know, most of her body is scientific ninja tool and everything. Interesting that she is able to absorb jutsu through one eye and then fire it off through the other one. It's a pretty cool use of, like, we've already seen that technology, so they've established that it exists, you know? It's just really cool to have it in the eyes. It's just really neat. I thought that was cool. I wrote down Naruto stabbed too easily. Yeah, I mentioned during the credits, or during the opening, that I was really worried that they were going to take a route where they kind of depower Naruto, so that way Boruto and Kawaki can take a spotlight, you know? And then it started happening in the episode where, you know, Naruto got stabbed, and I was like, God damn it, are they going to do this, you know? Because, I don't know. Okay, hold on. That is it for episode 198. But yeah, to continue what I was saying, yeah, it really worried me, because sometimes shows will do that when they, I mean, I don't know, I guess I just had this, like, weird thought that maybe they would depower Naruto a little bit, because of this being Boruto's show, with Boruto being the main character, but yet they still have the character from the last show that became extremely powerful. So like when you have something like, because it's a really tough thing to balance in this show, right? Because we have Naruto, who is strong enough to take out, you know, obviously half the reason they were able to take out Kaguya, you know. Um, and he just became so damn powerful throughout the show that it's like, how do you start the Naruto world over with Naruto's kid, involve Naruto in that story because he is the Hokage, and unless you just start the show with Naruto being dead from something off screen, you know, you have that character who is this powerhouse. So how do you translate that into a new show where these characters are still developing, but you need Boruto to have some conflict of his own, but not have everything be solved by Naruto, who is just ridiculously powerful, you know? And obviously they balance that by having Boruto go off on his own missions away from the village where he is on his own, you know? But whenever they're in the village like this and Naruto is around, it's like, how do you still have your main character shine when you have this old main character who's a fucking badass, you know? And some shows, I feel like in a situation like this would depower the former main character in order to let, kind of like, if you guys have ever watched like the DC superhero shows like the Flash and stuff, like sometimes they'll introduce like a new hero that is taking kind of like the spotlight for the episode, and because of that they want to give like all the good awesome moments to that new character rather than the Flash or something, you know? So what will happen is the Flash will kind of take like a background seat, but they don't say that in the episode. They just do it by making it so the Flash like doesn't use half his abilities and gets like knocked over or knocked out of the fight easily, and then the new guy for that episode comes in and is the hero for the episode, you know? And so they kind of depower the Flash to build up this other guy. And that's one thing that I really worried about when it came to this. And then they started doing it, and because I was so paranoid of it, I didn't think of anything. Well, I did mention that it could be a trick, like what if it's like a shadow clone or something that he was able to like force stay out for a long time, you know? Or something. It didn't end up being that. It just ended up being that, you know, the regenerative power of Kurama is just that good. He's able to regenerate that much, even being stabbed to the gut. And he figured, oh, if I let you think you were winning, I thought you might blabber on about and give us some intel, you know? So I love that. But then they started fighting again, and once again, I doubted Naruto, which was the wrong call, where I was saying that it felt like Delta was getting more like obviously not deadly blows or anything, you know, but kept knocking Naruto to the ground. And it seemed like she was knocking Naruto to the ground more than he was knocking her to the ground, you know? Um, but and I doubted Naruto for a second, but then Kawaki came in and gave us his exposition on the situation, saying that Naruto is leading her in a way which is keeping any of her attacks from getting too close to the kids, you know? So he's fighting in the detriment of trying to protect these kids while fighting her, leading her in the way, and basically, as Kawaki said, he outskills her so much that that he is able to, you know, do these things. And that's just, it was like a really cool moment having that, because sometimes it's really hard to tell when you're watching them do the fight that that's what's actually happening, you know? It's like Kawaki was able to divine this by watching the fight, you know? But as a viewer, for me, I wasn't really getting that. Maybe if I rewatched the fight with that in mind, maybe I'd be able to notice it, but it's probably because we don't always have the kids in the shot with the fight, so it's hard to tell, like, that Naruto is steering her away from them when we don't know where they are, you know? And obviously a character in that world, they know where they are, they have a better perspective than us, the audience, so... I don't know, I just thought that was a good use of exposition there for the audience to understand that, like, it was basically right at the point where I was like, I feel like Naruto's losing, and then Kawaki like comes in and says like, no, he's not, you know. So it felt like they knew that at this point in the show, people were going to be questioning, you know, whether Naruto was winning or losing. Now, I do have to say, Delta's abilities seem really strong, especially that I-beam seems really strong, and she might have some more hidden shit. But I do feel like there is a little bit of gimping Naruto for the sake of this, you know? Um, because I feel like if he... But they do that in every anime, where no matter how strong the main character is, the main character will always be weaker at the start of the fight than at the end of the fight, because they need to have their exposition throughout the fight. They need to have the characters evolve and level up as the fight goes on and show their more powerful abilities. That's just how these fights amp up, you know? There's never an anime fight where the characters go at like 100% of their power immediately at the start of the fight, you know? So, in a sense, there is that aspect to where it is an anime fight, so, you know, Naruto doesn't give it his all, like I feel like he probably could have wiped her out easily if he gave it his all, you know? But he is trying to get intel as well, which he did mention during this, so... But yeah, they pulled kind of like an Ares situation in a way from My Hero, where they, you know, fired at the innocent, so that way the savior had to come in and jump in the way of it, you know, kind of thing. So, but Kawaki jumped in the way of that to save them, and now I wonder if she's gonna face any problems, because like he can't regenerate from that now, right? So that arm is messed up. I don't think he'll die from it, right? But at least that arm might not ever be the same. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, or if like maybe the Dr. Katasuke will be able to do something, you know? I'm not sure, but because the science is so far beyond what he's capable of, but maybe if he was able to research his body, he'd be able to figure how it works and fix it, you know? But I wonder if Delta will come under any fire from Jigen or Koji or something for, you know, even though she didn't mean to, inadvertently damaging the vessel. I'm not sure, but interesting. I will say, a little bit sad that we didn't get like the crazy animation. Like, the fight is still going on, so there's definitely still room for it. So I don't want to say anything yet. I guess the only thing I will say is I like that they did the crazy animation as an introduction to Kawaki's character, but if it was either that episode or like these episodes, I almost would have rather see it for Naruto versus Delta rather than Kawaki versus some random Joe Schmo that, you know, no one cares about Garo, you know? But we still have more episodes, so they very well could get into some crazy animation and everything. But I mentioned, obviously you guys saw my reaction to it. I love the moment where she went to go like I-beam the kids, and Naruto just comes out of nowhere and just decks her in the side of the face. And like, it's funny because this whole episode they were beating the shit out of each other, kneeing each other, kicking each other, punching each other. But for some reason, just seeing her like focus on someone else and Naruto coming out of nowhere and just punching her straight in the side of the face, for some reason that was so much more impactful than any other hit the whole episode. Honestly, I almost feel like that punch was more impactful to me than seeing Kawaki jump in front of the I-beam, you know? But yeah, I guess another like idea of possible Naruto being depowered is, doesn't Naruto have the ability to do his father's jutsu of the God, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like the transportation technique where he's able to teleport from like one spot to another. Couldn't he have just grabbed Himawari and teleported out of the I-beam? You know, even if he had to like throw a shuriken like his father used to have to do and teleport to that, like I feel like he'd be able to do that, you know? But I don't... It's been a long time since I watched old Naruto, or like Naruto Shippuden and everything, where he got that ability. and I can't remember any requirements or anything, so maybe it was that he just couldn't do it for some reason, you know, but part of me also wonders if they depowered him a little bit and he didn't do it so that way Kawaki can have this moment, you know? Um, or maybe, like, Kawaki got to it first, you know, before Naruto had to do it, and that's why it didn't happen, but I don't know. But I'm a little curious about that because I did think he had that, but it also seems like Naruto has some new abilities as well, which is kind of interesting. He fired off it seemed like a Rasengan, but it looked like a sun, and it kind of had like a little ring around it, almost like the new one that Boruto developed, kind of. You know how Boruto's has that little ring around it when he infuses his wind nature, or was it wind nature? It might have been wind nature, yeah, into his Rasengan. He had one with like a little ring around it that he could throw. It almost seems like that, but a, you know, higher level version of it using like some of Kurama's power and stuff like that. So that was interesting. I don't remember ever seeing that in old Naruto. So, and then speaking of Rasengans getting thrown, Naruto's little basic Rasengan that got sucked up by Delta, she was able to fling it back out, which is kind of interesting based on the fact that in Naruto, that was one of the big things, is the fact that he wasn't able to throw it, which is why he came up with the Rasen Shuriken, you know? So, I don't know, is that an evolution in Naruto's just normal, basic Rasengan that he is able to throw it? Or did it have to do with being absorbed and then shot out by the scientific ninja tool that allowed the Rasengan to be thrown out, you know? Or what? But or is it a continuity mistake? I'm not sure. I don't like calling continuity mistakes because I feel like there could be a reason and I could be wrong. So I like to try to preface it with like, maybe it's not, you know? But I guess we'll just have to maybe for any of you guys that may have watched this far into the discussion, you'll correct me on it potentially if I'm wrong, but I'm curious. And yeah, I guess I mentioned it a little bit during the reaction, but going back to Naruto being stabbed too easily, I mentioned it in the episode, but it's the idea of he's not familiar with fighting people that have these bodies the way they are. But the same thing can be said for every enemy that Naruto has ever fought that he doesn't know the jutsu of before he fights them, you know? And he never got, you know, killed by them. So that was kind of another argument I had for when he got stabbed. But it ended up being a ruse anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for me. I'm pretty tired here tonight, so I think I'm gonna end it. But a really fun episode. I can't wait to see the next one. I hope we get a little bit of spicy animation in there throughout the rest of this fight, potentially somewhere, you know, even if it's only a little bit, because I was missing that in this episode. Like I like the choreography in here and seeing them like punch each other and everything and dodge each other and all that. That was cool. And the animation on the I-beams looked really good too. I like the visuals of it and how it looked and all that. I like some of Naruto's new moves. But obviously, when we get into that juicy animation, we all know that's the good stuff. And maybe they won't blow it for Delta, you know, because she's, you know, one of the uppers, but there's still, you know, Jigen and Koji and all the others that we have to deal with. So, but we'll see. I'm excited either way to see the results of this fight. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you, or, well, yeah, we'll just end it, screw it. And I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.